So, Mr. Roma.
What's up?
Do you recognize me as a police officer?
Yes, sir.
You do? Okay. Yet you feel the need to call 911?
You told me that the road was gonna cave out, and you told me to leave my car there.
Okay, now let me ask
That's
you
pretty.
this.
That's pretty dangerous. I mean, you told me that the road was caving out, and you told me to leave my car there. Like that's.
No, did I tell you to leave it right in the water?
You
No,
did.
I
You
not.
said stay right here. It was in the water, and you said there's no road there.
Okay, so you felt it an emergency, and the purpose of calling 911 is for police assistance, correct?
Yeah, and you need someone else here, obviously, because you couldn't
Okay.
get to the other side.
Guess what?
You need.
Guess
They
what?
need help.
Just so you know, you've already stated to me that you recognize me as a full police officer. And 911 is for police assistance. Well, I'm
You need
here.
more assistance.
So there was no reason for you to
There
call
was
911.
no reason that said I couldn't cross the road. You're
So there was
stopping
no
me from crossing the road.
because you hung up on them, correct?
No, there's an emergency because you came to my window. Obviously, you came to my window. You told me to move, so it was no longer a problem.
So you felt the need to call 911 for what?
Because I'm in the dangerous road, which you told me that I was not supposed to be in, but there's no sign that says I can't cross it. I get stopped halfway by you telling me that I can't cross the road and that there's no road and I can't move.
Mm-hmm.
And then you leave,
Yeah.
me in the road. So what am I supposed to do now?
Okay, well, just so you know, I'm going to be doing a warrant for your arrest for a false call to 911.
There is no false call.
Okay?
No false call.
You recognized me as a full police officer.
I
my
recognize
car-
you putting my life in endangerment after you told me that the road is caved out, and then you told me to stay right there. You're letting everyone else go. It's fine for them to go, but you stopped me in the middle of the road.
Mm-hmm.
You stopped me.
Yes. Why? Because you were the first one to start it.
Exactly.
Now I'm sitting here having to
So
deal
now
with you.
everyone else can go by except for me, because the roads is so bad. You needed to stop me and tell me I can't cross, but I can cross because everyone else is crossing. So you trying to tell me what, that I was doing something illegal at the time, and now everyone else can do it and it's fine?
I was trying to stop you. Exactly. So, Mr. Roma, I'm only going to ask you this once. Any particular reason why I'm smelling the odor of marijuana coming from your car?
No, I don't. I mean, I got sweaty socks, sweaty.
No, marijuana smells different than sweaty socks.
I got spray paint. If you want
No, spray paint smells different than marijuana.
No.
So any reason why I would be smelling that odor?
No, there'd be no reason why, sir. I mean,
No.
if you want to look me right in the eyes, I mean, I don't know what you want.
Okay. When was the last time you smoked in the car?
I've not smoked in my car.
You never smoked dope in the car?
Never smoked dope in my car.
Okay. So,
I'm leaving on an airplane, sir, like, I think tonight, and I'm just trying to get home to my mother. Everyone else is going by. You stopped me in the middle of the road. The guy told me it's a judgment call. So I'm like, I can see the white line.
what guy told you it was a judgment call? Me?
The guy who parked right there. So I then walked down to the edge of the thing, and I go, is it cool to go? And you just did whatever you got to do. So I'm thinking, yo, he's just telling, you know, people to slow down. I'm on the other side, right? Other side. So I can't see. You could have walked over, could have, you know, drove over, had someone on the other side meet you. But obviously, you know, you're here. You know, you can't have everybody to do it. But I started driving, yeah, and you stopped me in the middle, and you tell me that it's dangerous and that I shouldn't be on this. And then you have me stay in the position that you told me is dangerous. That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, yeah, you should have told me to go. I'm like, I don't know what you're thinking.
You're one of those people that like to argue with police officers.
I don't like to argue. I just don't want to get through. I just want to go.
Yeah.
And you have to stop me.
Same with everyone else.
Everyone
Same with
else is
me.
going. Everyone else is
You think I
going.
want to be standing here in the floods?
No. But, you know, that's what your service is. And you're a cop. I'm not a cop. I don't get called out on a flood situation. I try to go and do my own thing. I don't know what you want me to say.
All right.
That's great.
So you don't have any marijuana in the car?
No, sir.
Okay. So, here's your license back.
Thank you.
So if you don't have any marijuana in the car, you'd have no objection if I just looked?
It's not my car, sir.
Whose car is it?
My father's car.
Okay. Are you in control of your car?
This isn't my car.
Are you in control of the car?
Oh, this car, yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm asking you. Do you have any objections then if I search your car then?
Yes, it's my dad's car.
Okay. So then my other option is I have no problem. You're going to be free to go. I'm going to seize your car to apply for a search warrant for it.
This isn't my car. This is my dad's car.
Doesn't matter. You're in control of it.
All right, well,
Okay? So those are your options. Either you can consent to my search.
yeah.
You can be up front and just hand me whatever you have. It's no big deal.
Yep.
Or I can seize your car and go apply for a search warrant.
You can go apply for search warrant. This is not my car. This is my dad's car.
Okay.
trying to just go home. I just want to drive through,
Nope.
and you stop me. Now, I don't understand what this has to do with anything that has to do with me besides me and you meeting today and me driving through.
Yep.
But now you want to search my car. Do I have the right to search your car because you stopped me?
I'm telling you, I'm smelling the odor of marijuana.
That has nothing to do with anything. I could say that I smell cheeseburgers on you and say, did you eat a cheeseburger today?
No, I didn't.
Exactly. Like, that's nothing to do with me wanting to search your car for an empty wrapper of cheeseburgers.
Okay, you can. Well, I'm telling you, I've been doing this 16 years.
Okay.
I'm smelling the odor of marijuana in your car.
Okay.
I asked you about it. You couldn't explain why it was. You give me dirty
dirty
sweat
laundry.
socks, you give me spray paint.
Yeah.
You can't explain why I'm smelling it.
I'd say that would probably be the smell that you smell. I never said you were actually smelling marijuana. That's just your judgment call. Like, that's you.
I know what the difference between marijuana and sweat
Okay,
is.
that's awesome.
If you'd like, you're going to be free to leave.
Okay.
I'm seizing your car to apply for a search warrant for it, so you can walk home if you want.
I'm not walking home. This is my car. I'm not. You can call my dad. You can have him come pick it up. This is his car. Technically, you can't take it. Do you want me to call my dad?
No. If you're
He's
in
right
control of
there.
your car, I can seize it
No.
to apply for a search warrant.
No.
Okay.
I'll pull over. I'll call my dad. I'll tell him to come get his car because you can't just take his car.
Thornton 201.
I'll call him right now.
Why don't you turn off your car, please? Okay. I'm going to ask you out of your car now.
Why? You don't have like probable cause
Because you
or
are
anything?
not free to leave.
How am I not free to leave? What have I done?
Your car's not free to leave. I just told you. You're free to leave.
You just said I'm not free to leave.
Yeah, your car, meaning your car. Okay?
It's not my car. It's my dad's car.
You're in control of it.
Yes, yes.
So, step out of your car
I have to ask why.
because I don't want to take the chance of you destroying any evidence that may be in there.
I'm not destroying anything.
Okay? So,
You make that. That's not
what
at
time your
all.
flight?
I'm trying to call my dad and find out. That's
Okay.
why I wanted to get back.
Just so you know, all flights have been canceled.
Yes, but you don't understand. We're actually calling the airport right now.
Okay.
I don't know if you knew that.
Okay.
'Cause you don't know my family. You don't know what they're doing. So, I mean, that's good. I'm glad you're on that. So what do you want me to do? Like you have no probable cause over anything. Like you can't ask me to step out of my
We'll
car.
let the judge decide that.
Well, that's great
Okay.
because I have nothing wrong besides drive over here, and you stop me and tell me that I can't drive through here, and then you let how many other people go through?
Okay.
How many other people? Did you see? I
say
saw at
about
least
5 cars?
At least 5.
Okay.
But I couldn't.
Okay.
Why?
Why? Because I'm sitting here dealing with you.
Dealing with me? What do you mean dealing with me?
Okay.
That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all.
All right. I'm losing my patience.
That's not gonna fly.
You yourself are going to be free to leave. Prior to you doing so, you're going to be subject to a pat down to make sure that you're not taking any evidence with you. Okay?
Yes.
Your car is now seized by me, so I can apply for a search warrant. So the longer we sit here and you be uncooperative,
That's raining out. I don't have any need to get out of my car, and there's no need for you to get me out of my car. I was driving through, and I was driving home, and that's what I'm gonna do.
okay. Thornton 201.
What's your name?
Thornton 2, Thornton 1. Sergeant Diamond.
Sergeant Diamond. So what is the?
So what you're telling me is you're refusing to get out of your car.
I just want to know what the main reason. How can you get me to get out of my car?
Tell you what, Mr. Roma.
Just
Keep your hands outside the car.
Yeah.
So I can see them. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a threat. It's going to be a promise.
okay.
If your hands go back in the car, I'm going to take it as an immediate threat.
All right.
Because I don't know if you have a gun or something in there.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, yes.
So you stick your hands back in the car, I'm going to respond that way. You understand?
Yeah. Actually, yo, Mr. Diamond. Can I make a phone call?
No.
I can't make a phone call?
No. I'll call you right back.
Why can't I make a phone call?
Bye.
They told my dad to come pick his car up.
Well, he can come down here, but he's not getting it.
Well, how am I supposed to call him if you can't let me use my phone?
When you and I are finished, you may use your phone.
One of my phone's right there. Can I just grab it? Please, can I grab my phone? I'll bring it back in here and use it outside. I'm not trying to grab a gun.
So, just for the record, if you miss your flight, if your flight's still on,
I don't think it's going to be on, but I know it's like late. It's going to be like
okay.
tomorrow morning. I just want to get home. I got to pack.
Okay, well, just for the record.
I just don't want to go to like jail for like.
Dude, if you just got a little bit of dope in there, you're not going to jail for it.
No, I just don't want. No, I don't want to go. Like you said, you could arrest me for disobeying you. It's got nothing to do with dope. It says like me disobeying you, like. I just don't.
Okay. Well, you know what? Fortunately for you, this is the chief.
Yeah.
So if you have a complaint on me, you can mention it to her.
Okay.
Okay? Right. So just for the record, whatever it is that you have to get to and you're late for, it's your choice. And you're fine exercising your right for me to apply for a search warrant. I'm okay with that.
What do you mean it's my choice? You stopped me from just driving on the road, which you said was dangerous, and then you stopped me and told me that the part I was in was dangerous, but you told me to stay in that spot. That's the only reason why I called 911.
This has nothing to do with that.
It does, though, but that's the only reason you said that I was disobeying you. You said I had the right for falsifying a false call. That's what you said.
That is correct.
And then
that's
you
not
said,
what I'm going for.
But that's what you said. You said you can only arrest me on the fact that I was making a falsified call. That you told me to stop in the bad part of the road, which you said I shouldn't be in, but you told me to stop there, and then you went back to your car, and then came back, and then you said that I was disobeying you, and then it changed to you smelling something and wanted to search my car, and I'm telling you that I just want to go home. And you're saying that, I can walk home, but I have to leave the car here. And I'm like, well, I can call my dad. And then you tell me to keep my hands out the vehicle because I'm going to reach inside for a weapon. And I'm like, can I just call my dad? And you say, oh, after we're done here. And I'm like, well, am I...
Stay right there for me, okay? Just keep your hands right where
yeah. I like to sing to you, and I don't know how. So, well, maybe. She drove over it.
All right, Mr. Romer, go ahead and stick your arms back in the car. Now you're getting as wet as I am. You understand why the chief and I had you keep your hands out, correct?
I understand.
All right.
It's for your safety.
That's right, as well as yours. Now, battery's low.